Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Boston Celtics. Rose with the ball. Here he goes. And finished off by Rose.
And this is where Derrick Rose makes his money on the offensive end. Takes the action right to the rack.
Pass to Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And how about that skill set that Collins possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
On offense, here are the Celtics. 4-point game. Shot by Collins, no good.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
How about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
Bird can't hit. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. Nice ball movement by Boston. Boston again missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Now, here's McHale. Bird looking it over. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And it's McHale at the elbow. Pass to Collins. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Bulls leading by 9. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
The assist. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Driving in. Kevin McHale pulls it in. And so it's McHale with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They set the pick. Out to Bird. Shoots over Pippen. Busted. No good that time either.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
1:39 left from the first quarter of the game. Collins misses from short range.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Jordan looking it over. Takes it inside. Offensive rebound. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. 2 on the clock. Jordan can't get that one to fall. Celtics trail by 13. And 1:01 left to play in the first. The shot's good from Cowens. Cowens has got 5 now.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Kuzi with the rebound. So it's the Celtics now. The 3, and Cowens gets it to go. 8 points for him.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Back to Rose. Pass to Pippen. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Pippen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Jordan. Here's Gilmore. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Boston shooting their third free throw shot of the game. One second left. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Chicago Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat. He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Pass to Rose. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Rose has got 12.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Rondo. Tatum on the wing. No good from outside. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. Outside Rose. Clock at 6. Garnett with the steal. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Now here's Jordan after the miss from Kevin Garnett. Pippen a screen. Garnett with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
Yeah, how about the intensity, though, from Pierce? Not giving his man an inch on the defensive end.
Down low. And Garnett with the slam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Assisted. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Now here's Rondo. Poked away. Inside. Back to Pippen. From deep three-point land. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. And the turnover again by Boston. Chicago leading by 13. Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And here's Rose, following the free corner by Paul Pierce. Here's Rodman. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Faded away to create the space. Garnett's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
Here's Jordan, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Garnett.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And here is Jordan. Rajon Rondo getting it to go from deep. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Over in the corner, Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Take that! Oh, Tatum from the parking lot.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
Here's Rose. And Rose throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Now here's Rondo. And stolen by Butler.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
To the paint. Knocked away. In a wide open look for Jordan. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
In the corner, it's Bird. Goes up on the wing, and he gets it to go. Bird's got the first basket of the third quarter for Boston.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Unable to get that one. McHale with some nice D. Here's Butler. Kuzi with the rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Back to Havlicek. Pass to Collins. The jump hook. And another basket for Boston.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
That one drops for him.
Yeah, and Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
They set the screen. Got a piece of it. Rose in the post. Here's Gilmore. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
A deep three from Jordan. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Celtics trail by 16. McHale, right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Outside Jordan. Cousy with the rebound.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity. The Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. Guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be onto something, David. Thank you. Here's Collins. The jump hook. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Pass to McHale. Here's Cousy. He has yet to score. McHale with it. Butler covering. Here's Collins. Oh, good on the triple. The Bulls leading by 13. To the middle. Here's Rose. Rebound Boston. Here's Havlicek. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
Timeout called the Bulls.
Here we go, fans. Let them hear it. Major Celtics in 16.
Timeout called the Bulls.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Timeout called the Bulls. Chicago calls timeout. Chicago calls timeout. So for the Bulls.
The Celtics Entertainment.
Chicago leading by 13. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Rose. Count it. Rose has got 20 points.
It helps to have the basketball on a string, right? Derrick Rose handles the ball so well he can get anywhere he wants.
Now here is Havlicek. Still scoreless. Here's Bird, and that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there, and we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot, just didn't fall there.
Outside Rose. Rejected by McHale. Jordan with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Rose gets a wide open look. Rose with another miss. And so it's McHale with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Down by 15. Jordan inside. Oh, he misses the dunk. Bird outside. To end the cold streak, buries the long-range jumper. Bird's got 7. And so it's the Chicago Bulls enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball.
53.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Celtics trail by 12. There's the try. It's good. The assist that time from McHale.
I can't think of a shot or move that Larry Bird doesn't have in his arsenal.
Here's Rose. Oh, that's blocked. And they recover it. Here's Jordan. And Boston with the rebound. Havlicek outside. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point. Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Pass to Rose. Back to Pippen. The kick out to Rose. Here's Gilmore. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Jordan. And it's Cowens with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
In the corner, it's Bird. To the inside. Here's Kuzi. Back to Bird. For 3. Some solid defense from Butler. Chicago leading by 7. Butler on the wing. Outside Jordan. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jordan's got 20 points.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
Here's Cowens. Banked in off the glass.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Jordan. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Back to Rose. Michael Jordan on the wing. Puts it up from 17. Rebound Boston. And stolen by Jordan. With the drive. No good there. McHale with some nice D. Celtics trail by 8. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Clearly a foul.
So he gets them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Jordan. No good with the finger roll.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
John Havlicek.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, He is strictly about the team, willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
Pippen a screen. And 3 from Jordan. Launches it. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
3 points.
Jordan's got 25 points. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Out to the right wing. Now, here is Havlicek. And he uses the glass on the lane. Havlicek's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
They set the pick. And here's Jordan outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And the foul on Rose. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And so he hits both.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Here's Rose. It falls.
We know this about Derrick Rose. He never ducks these moments. He's fearless, this guy.
Here's Boston now. In the corner, McHale with it. Back to Havlicek. Over Rose. And another miss by Boston. From deep, Jordan. Havlicek with the rebound.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Oh, that was a
strong dunk.
That is nice.
How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
Jordan outside. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Now Jordan. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Shooting for Chicago.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team